do?
Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Now what I do?
Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Yeah.
Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Grape colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready. Spot 4. Mike, spot 4. I got it.
Bridgewater on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Taysom Hill. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
I don't think you got it, son.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Bridgewater. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
Silver.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. To throw is Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it, and the best part, it made it pay off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down. At the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Check, lucky.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it with Carson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
47 is the money. Double dog. That's the way. Check. Listen. Watch out.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he's got Rome. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 67 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Hill. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, watch the screen.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down.
Check 31. Kill. Jack.
He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
He's checking crack. Tighten up. Tighten up. Kill.
Here we go with Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murray. And he's got this down to the 35. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This one into the hands of Ginn out wide. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Out. Check 24. Shift.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Bridgewater. It's Hill, complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. The 30, 20, 10, 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Final play of the half. It's Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take him, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, as time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. They'll run on first down. Carson, he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Carson, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. Now, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Set, hut, 15-90, 15-90. Let it roll. West. Let's keep moving. Convert. Quick dad. Hey, come. Kill.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and 10.
Ready. Go to base. Go take. Come out. Cut. Alert 3.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to collect.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
22, jet, cover. 22, jet, bomber. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Check 99, check 99. Joker, 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 joker.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more caught? Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, switch it.
Here's Hill now after the interception. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. On 2nd and 10, Hill looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They're going to keep it on the ground, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson buying time to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jacob Hollister, 68 yards. As his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now it's Wilson, forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's
the
go.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Ready?
Now Hill. Over the middle, complete. It's Murray. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action now. Bridgewater. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. Wilson to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
47's the mic.
Now Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it,
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Check, 47. 6 man. There. Check curls.
Throwing now is Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New